were trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now. Flew me to the place.
Hello? What's that? You're in mortal danger and you need help to survive against terrifying monsters? Sure, I'm happy to help. Wait, right now? Oh, I'm kind of busy right now. How about next Tuesday? Fine, but you owe me one. Why camo? Alright, whatever. I'll see you then. People are so impatient these days. Stop right there! What's the password? What password? You didn't say there was a password? That's correct. Thanks for coming. Did you bring a weapon? Oh, yeah, I got a weapon. Where are the monsters? I've never hacked a deer to pieces with a crowbar before. Do they feel pain? Yeah, probably. Maybe we should practice killing deer in video games before we kill deer in real life. You know? I was just about to say the same thing. I don't believe you. This book's really violent. Okay, it took some searching, but I finally found it. Deer Hunter 4. It's the fourth game in the Deer Hunter series. That's redundant. Deer Hunter 4 World Class Record Bucks was developed by Sunstorm Interactive and published by WizardWorks. And it was released on January 15th, 2001. As previously stated, it's the fourth game in the Deer Hunter series. The games which preceded it being Deer Hunter 2, and Deer Hunter 3. In your face, Humane Society! What? Oh, you know, the Humane Society hates when people hunt deer, and we're gonna play a video game where we hunt deer. Do you say in your face traffic laws when you play Need for Speed? Why would I ever play such an evil game? I would play Minecraft 1,000 times before playing that game even once. What's wrong with Minecraft? What isn't wrong with Minecraft? The Deer Hunter series seemed to be successful, considering there was a new entry nearly every year from 1997 to 2013. Deer Hunter 4 is a game I grew up with and hold nostalgia for. When I think wandering through the woods and shooting whatever I see, I think Deer Hunter 4. The game opens with a character selection screen. We're given several options. Whoa, are you kidding me right now? Something on your mind? This game doesn't have an opening cutscene or a cool epic music sequence? Why would Deer Hunter 4 open with a big cinematic cutscene? Well, other cool video games have them, like Super Mario 64 and Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I don't even know how to argue with that. We're given several options for our character's appearance. We can be guy, other guy, different guy, same different guy, teenage boy but different clothes, woman, or woman but different clothes. I went with this one. He looks cool. He's got some sick idle animations on the home screen too. There's a ton of options for us on the main menu. We can swap to a different hunter if this guy just ain't cool enough for us. Skill level, which increases the difficulty. Type of hunt, where we can select what game mode we want to play. Trophy room, where we can view all of the deer we've viciously slaughtered. Settings, where we can... settings. And about, which is... it sure is about, that's for sure. I hate to go into games without knowing the controls, so I peeked at the controls and wow, this game has so much controls. It looks like every possible action in this game is covered by a different key. Everything from move forward to raise weapon to use urine scent. I don't know what use urine scent means, but boy am I intrigued. Next is the item screen where we pick our loadout. We can choose between firearms and bows and... pick the bow. Why? Because then you could be like Hawkeye from the Thor movie. You mean like Hawkeye from Marvel? No, just the movie Thor. I don't really like Marvel. Some of them are really violent. We also have some other equipment to look through, as well as scents and calls. There's decoys, different kinds of calls to lure the deer to our location, a drip bag, whatever that is. Rattling antlers are a must-have while hunting, along with a urine scent. Oh, that's what use urine scent is for. It looks like there's gonna be some major urine gameplay here. There's a bag of corn, and you can never go wrong with a bag of corn on a hunt in a deer hunting simulation game. Ooh, there's a journal we can use to jot down notes and such, and that's gonna be really exciting. Let's toss that into our supplies. Oh, and we gotta grab this big tent. Wait, we don't have room for it. What do we not need here? Let's see. Deer license? Why would we need a permit to hunt deer? The government doesn't own deer, they're free. Get that junk out of here. There we go, 10 acquired. The final screen before we hunt lets us choose location, season, weather, time of day, and vehicle. We've got a good variety of maps here and... wait.
Lodge Pole AB? Finally, I've always wanted to visit Alberta, Canada, and this is my chance. We can choose the time of day we hunt. Wait, dawn, like the dish soap? Sure, why not? Next, we have to choose season. Springtime is a beautiful time of year to shoot things. That's not an option here. Wait, why can't we hunt during spring? After a quick Google search, I discovered something shocking that shocked me. Deer hunting season ends in January, and right now it's not that, so we're in big trouble.
Look, awesome random gamer. I don't know if we should be doing this. Hunting for deer outside of hunting season is a really bad idea. And also illegal, apparently. Normally, I would really hate illegal things like littering or violence. But you don't understand. We have to stop the deer. Stop the deer from doing what? We have to stop them.
Well, I guess springtime is only a few months before November, so late fall is the closest we can get. We can also choose weather and, oh boy, I love clouds, and we have the perfect option for that right here. Not too much variety in the vehicle department, but I guess a truck will do just fine. That's everything. Now it's time to hunt. Once the game loads, we can choose a spot on the map. Looks like there's a ton of houses around, and it's always safest to hunt near houses in case I accidentally shoot my leg and need someone to drive me to the hospital. So this is what Canada looks like.
Is beautiful.
First things first, I set up my tent in someone's driveway. My initial strategy was to climb into the tent and start slamming antlers together, but the deer could clearly see through my disguise and none of them took the bait. Guess we should figure out the lay of the land here. We've got some roads, grass, fields of corn. This game has it all. I found a house and kept clanging my antlers together, but there were no deer home. Too bad. I decided the best course of action to lure deer was to put some corn seed on the ground and shoot this car. Sure enough, a deer came running out of nowhere and I quickly dispatched my weapon and wounded the animal. Unfortunately, it ran off before I was able to land another shot.
You hit it, but not clean.
Whoa, who is that voice? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the narrator, didn't I?
There's a narrator in this game. He's basically just there to make snide comments if you make a mistake or congratulate you on doing well.
No. But like, who is he? Like, as a person. Why is he following you around? Don't you think it's a little creepy that he's stalking you? I mean, this is just a video game. I'm not really following what you're saying here. I just think, like, it'd be really weird if someone was following you around in real life and just narrating everything you did. Yeah, that would be weird. Good thing I don't have anything like that.
After wounding the mule doe, another deer showed up out of nowhere, so I tried to chase him down, but I lost him in the cornfield. I just realized what I've been doing wrong. I had deer urine in my inventory this whole time and I didn't smear it all over myself. So I spent the next several minutes doing just that. Afterwards, I remembered the deer I wounded earlier and I went back to where I'd shot it. I found a splatter of red paint on the ground, but no blood, so I guess I lost that deer. Oh wait, never mind, there's the deer and oh no, he's just too fast. Instead of trying to catch up with it, I pulled out one of my buck calls to lure it straight back to me. Look at that, it worked! The deer is running right toward me and I aimed straight at it and fired and... Wait, how did I miss that? A couple other deer showed up and I managed to graze one of them, so all I gotta do now is follow this trail of red paint the deer is leaking and eventually I'll bag my first trophy. And would you look at that, after smearing more urine on myself and playing my instrument a few more times, this deer heads straight to me. They just can't get enough of the smell of urine. And with that, I've successfully murdered a living creature and I'm so proud of myself.
Okay, so now that you killed a deer, why don't you get in your truck and drive around and pretend to be drunk? Why would I do that? Oh, you know, it's just like a joke, you know, just to be funny. I don't get why that's funny. Fine, if you don't want to do something really funny, that's on you. Isn't drunk driving illegal? Yeah, but it's kind of funny.
I managed to lure a bunch of deer to my location, but wasn't able to hit any of them. But hey, I did bag a 7-point mule buck, so that's pretty cool. Does that mean I get 7 points? People act like hunting is so hard, but all you gotta do is run around and call for deer and smear yourself with urine and the deer come running. It's super easy. Well, look what we have here. There's a deer swimming. Easy target and boom, got a 2-point mule buck in the spine. Call me the king of shooting animals in the spine, cause I just did that. And then I shot a mule doe in the lungs. I hope you weren't planning on using those lungs to breathe anymore, cause I shot them. I shot your lungs. You're dead now.
This is all getting a little too violent for my liking. Maybe we should take a break. Are you sure? I mean, there's deer all over the place, and I'm really starting to enjoy murdering them relentlessly. No, we should definitely take a break before I throw up from all this violence. Okay then.
Let's take a quick break and check out all these deer I just caught. Here's the 7-point mule buck and... oh... it marked that I wasn't carrying a permit when I shot it. Maybe I shouldn't have deleted the permit from my inventory. It also marks them if I shot the deer in the water. Does that dock me points or something? My favorite thing to do here is to swing around the dead deer to the beat of the music. My lust for blood knows no end, and I can't wait to hop back into the funny deer murder simulator, so let's pick a new map to play on. Wood Lake, Colorado looks fun. I've always wanted to believe that Colorado was a real place, and... Wait. There's a Festus, Missouri? Sign me up. Wait a second. Festus is in Missouri, but this map description says Mississippi River. We all know that the Mississippi River is only in Mississippi, so clearly the creators of this game didn't do enough research. This time I chose the ATV because it's all terrain, and that means I can drive it anywhere. As a kid, one of my favorite things to do in this game was to just drive around and explore the maps, so let's do that for a bit.
That's a great idea. In fact, let's just stop shooting deer altogether. All this violence is starting to get to my head a little bit. We're playing this game so I can learn how to kill deer to help you kill deer. Do you not want to kill deer anymore? Oh, I absolutely for sure still want to kill deer in real life. I just think it'd be cool to explore these huge open world maps. You know, I kind of really love open world sandbox type games. In that case, do you want to switch to an open world game like Minecraft? I don't want to build brown bricks in Minecraft.
Most of the maps have a ton of houses and barns and other such buildings to explore. On this map in particular, I found this big riverboat on the Mississippi River. The sound of a foghorn can be heard, but the boat doesn't move and it doesn't look like anyone is aboard. A little spooky if you ask me. Oh, look at that, a Mississippi River Visitor Center. And there's the sound of people inside. Let's check it out. The door actually works and we can walk inside and... Oh. There's nothing in here. Yeah, that's all very normal. I'm gonna go bye-bye now. I found a farm and... Wait, I see movement. Off in the distance, I saw a squirrel-shaped creature strolling around, and it turns out it is a squirrel. This is Deer Hunter. But can I?
Don't do it, Plaidley. Don't shoot the squirrel.
So I shot the squirrel and killed it, and it's dead now. The game let me shoot and kill the squirrel, but it won't let me bag it. I guess they would legally have to change the name of the game if it let me hunt squirrels. But it's still a neat detail that the other wildlife in the game can be shot and killed.
An innocent squirrel just lost his life, and all you have to say is that's a neat detail!
I'd say the same thing if I shot a beaver.
I noticed an interesting detail about some of the different buildings. Whenever you walk up to one, it makes a unique ambient sound. I already talked about the human voices inside the visitor center, but when I walked close to this barn, there was the sound of saw blades inside. Then there was this abandoned house for sale that didn't have any ambience. That makes sense. Then, as I was driving my ATV around, I found something rather disturbing. There's a school bus and 2 cop cars. At first I thought I'd discovered the scene of a grisly accident of some kind, but upon further inspection it looks like there's just a fallen tree. Wait. I can hear radio chatter in these cars, but both the police vehicles and the bus seem to be very abandoned. Also, the tree is barely an issue here. The school bus could easily just drive around it if it really wanted to get through the road. There is something much more nefarious at play here. To continue my investigation, I completed the next logical step and fired 3 bullets straight into the police car.
Excuse me, but do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm shooting the police.
Okay, that's it. I'm calling the police. You can't do that. I just shot them. Oh yeah, you're right. Man.
Okay, I have no clue what's going on here, but I'm driving an all-terrain vehicle so I can easily bypass the tree. Oh, there's an invisible wall. Oh, that's why the school bus couldn't get through. They got invisible walled and the government wanted to make sure no one else discovered this huge secret, so they sent their best troops to stop the school bus and kill anyone on board. That makes so much more sense. I found a field with some scarecrows and accidentally created a Deer Hunter 4 ASMR ambient sounds to fall asleep to. Whoops, I hate it when that happens. I found another house with some funky tunes inside, so that's fun. I tried shooting these tanks, but they didn't explode. So I'm docking 25 realism points for my Deer Hunter video game realism rating. Oh, look at that, cows. Wow, my bullets won't even penetrate them. They're invincible. Docking 73 more realism points.
If the cows are invincible, how can we see them?
Here's a house for sale. Looks to be in decent shape besides the door being open. Good location. I'll take it. Oh, is that a dog living in an RV out back? Never mind. Not making that mistake twice. Oh, here's a house with a ringing phone. It just keeps ringing. It won't stop ringing. I guess no one's home. Ooh, a nice log cabin with a pretty red tractor outside. I should check to see if this one's for sale.
Get off my land, boy. Get the dog
Oh, wait, nothing is happening because we're the only living human in this world. Why am I the only living human in this world full of animals? I've actually got a couple theories on that. Theory number 1, this game was developed and released at an awkward liminal stage of gaming. Thus, the limitations of the technology at the time contributed to the feeling of this empty world. Least likely because it makes way too much sense. Theory number 2, the rapture from the Left Behind books happened and we got left behind. Main evidence for my theory is that deer can't go to heaven because they sin too much. But those are just theories. Electronic computer gaming experience theories. Thanks for watching. But keep watching because we're not done yet. All this running around has got me tired and I don't feel like hunting anymore.
Perfect, let's quit now. Oh, I'm not done playing yet. I'm just gonna do something to make the game a bit easier. Oh, like lowering the difficulty, right? Sure, something like that. That's a relief. For a second there, I was worried you were about to do something super unethical like cheating. We're gonna cheat.
One specific thing I remember from playing this game as a kid was the cheat codes. The game didn't even really try to hide them. Just turn to page 19 in the instruction manual and boom, there's a complete list of cheats. All you do is press F2 and enter one of the following codes and we're on our way to being blacklisted from the Legit Gamer Association for non-cheaters.
But I just got inducted yesterday.
The code DH4 find teleports the player to the closest deer. DH4 sights in your sporting arm. I don't know what that means.
Sighting a rifle means calibrating its sight so the point of aim matches the point of impact at a specific distance. Accounting for the bullet's art. Did you really just ask Google for the definition of something? Yeah? Wouldn't you call that cheating? Fine.
DH4 Beacon makes you irresistible to deer, and DH4 No Fear makes the deer unafraid of you. Activating the last 3, then using the teleport command is the easiest way to rack up a huge kill count.
I can't believe you roped me into committing so many of the 7 deadly sins. Dude, this was your idea.
Yeah, that's real sportsmanlike.
The narrator scolds us every time we enter a cheat code, which is a nice touch, but I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, the game literally prints off the cheat codes in the manual. If you didn't want me to cheat, you shouldn't have given me the cheat codes. That's why I hate banks. You say I shouldn't rob you, but you've got a bunch of money inside. You're basically asking me to rob you at that point.
What are you doing? Praying for forgiveness.
Thanks to the power of cheating, I managed to kill a ton of deer very easily. Unfortunately, some of the deer I shot didn't seem to count. Apparently, deer children aren't eligible to become trophies, so that's a real shame. No wonder the hunter in that one movie shot Bambi's mom instead of Bambi. What was that movie called again? And now I'm just bored. Sure, I've become a deer hunting and murdering expert, but at what cost? The game is completely boring at this point. Let's look at the dozens of deer I just killed in my trophy room. Wait, it marks them if I cheated to kill them? What's the point of cheating if I'm just gonna get caught? Fine, we're gonna reset one more time. No wandering around aimlessly, no cheating, no shooting deer in water. We're gonna get one final deer in a different map in snowy weather at dusk. The fiercest conditions to catch the fiercest deer. Let's do this. Actually, before we find a deer and shoot him, let me just jot down some notes real quick. All right. And there. Perfect.
That's the most fun I've had all day. I don't believe you.
Wait. There he is. Almost got him. What is this?
Oh yeah, in real life there's a certain time of day you're supposed to stop hunting. I think it's like a half hour past sunset or something like that. After that, all the deer run home so you can't find them anymore. Wait, what time is it? In Deer Hunter 4? I guess it's a half hour past sunset. No, in real life. I can't tell time. Dude, we gotta go right now.
Okay. All my training has led me to this moment. Do you have the deer call? Here. What about the deer urine? Is this close enough? Why is it blue? I got the premium blend. Can't forget my journal. Might need to jot down some notes. Here you go. Okay. Let's do this. Wait! Hear me out. Maybe we don't have to kill the deer. It could be a violent display of violence that my innocent eyes are not ready to see. You know, Awesome Random Gamer? Maybe you're right. Psych. Officer, you gotta come quick. He's killing the deer. He's killing them with the crowbar. He's stabbing them in pieces. They're dying. It's so violent. I can't look at it. Who's next?
Deer hunting, a noble American pastime. There's just too many deer out there, you see. We gotta kill them sometimes. And this guy, boy, he sure is attacking these deer and really killing them and stuff. Anyway, the moral of Deer Hunter 4 is perseverance and patience. Even if it takes a lot of time and patience, you'll eventually get those deer. So yeah, that's that.
What's that sound?
Deer Hunter 4 is an okay hunting simulator for its time, but it hasn't aged the best. If you're looking for a fun hunting video game experience, maybe try one from a more recent time. Having said that, it was actually a very nostalgic time for me. I grew up with this game and I really enjoyed playing it again, so take that for what you will. Also, Awesome Random Gamer totally decided to backstab me. I guess he didn't enjoy watching all the atrocious acts of violence I committed against deer kind, so he called the cops on me. But there's a little loophole here. You see, they don't tell you this in hunting school, but hunting deer with a crowbar is actually super legal all year round. Who knew? It's like Heather the cop once told me 20 minutes ago when she was interrogating me at the police station. As long as you have a crowbar license, you're allowed to hunt deer with a crowbar 24/7, 365. But I forgot to renew my crowbar license this year. So the bad news is they confiscated my crowbar. But the good news is they gave me a free subscription for 12 months to this new program called Probation.